Hello everyone, my name is Simon Perio. I am a tier speed YouTuber. For anyone who is new here, good to see you all here. Thank you for stopping by, and welcome to my my second stream since I got back from college, and my first stream in like a week. Good to see you all here. Hope you're all doing well, and thank you for stopping by. And also sorry that I kind of canceled last Thursday's stream. The dino was not feeling too good that day. But I haven't been really feeling the best lately because I've been a bit sick, and unfortunately I still am a bit sick right now, but it's not too it's not as bad as before. But whatever sickness I got, it's very resilient. Either that or it's just like seasonal allergies or something like that. As you can probably tell from before, I'm still coughing a bit and I have a tiny bit of a runny nose, but otherwise the dino is feeling a bit better. But yeah. And also I see some messages from Peanut Cat HD. I see you say oops, and also I see you redeemed first. Congrats on getting that. And I see Rye is here. Howdy now, glad to be here. Howdy Rye. Good to see you here again. Thank you for stopping by. And I hope that you're doing well and you have a good time here at the art stream. And also speaking of the art stream, just want to say that I actually don't really have any plans for what I'm going to draw today. I just wanted to do an art stream because I feel like I haven't really been giving myself like much practice drawing. I want to get back to doing that, but I have no idea what I want to draw, so I'll either take some suggestions from chat or I'll just like do some doodles and like see how that goes. Either one of the two works. And also the Peanut Cat HD says, finally able to catch your stream. Indeed. And it's good to see you here, Peanut Cat. And I hope you have a good time here at the stream. The Real Human is here as well. I see redeemed bread. Bread. There we go. There's your bread redeemed. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, Real Human. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. And I hope you have a good time here at the stream. The Real Human just says, to you as well. And I hope that you're having a good day today, and thank you for stopping by. Alright, so, like I said before, I don't have any plans, really, for what I'm going to draw, so... Guess I might just, like, do a couple of doodles and see how that goes for me. Let's see. Also, Peanut Cat says, you can just call me Peanut, by the way. Alright, sounds good. I should go for that instead, just to make it easier on myself. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. I'm just gonna draw like the first few things that just come up in my mind. So, and see if I get something interesting from one of them. I'm not going to bother like racing anything. I'm just going to just do some doodles and just see how that goes for me. Alright. I basically just kind of like, I guess, throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks for me. Alright. Just thinking of something random. Okay. I got something. See how? Alright. Just my shoddy attempt at drawing a rhino. There. I tried to get the creative energy flowing, but there's nothing. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I think I was thinking of a fish. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to draw something besides a dinosaur today. I don't know. I've considered trying to get better at drawing humans, but I don't know. I'm really not good with like human anatomy, so I don't know how good that's going to look. I don't know. I might as well try it, I guess. Alright. It's gonna be the worst attempt at drawing a human head the world has ever seen, though. Just letting y'all know. Alright. There we go. I think this is what I used to do a while back. Alright. Good, just get rid of that because I don't like the look of it. Alright. Give him a neck. It's already way too big for the canvas. Alright. Nope. Hold on, I'll just do this. Come on. There we go. Alright. And I draw the forearms. Alright. Hold on, I gotta shrink it in a bit again. And just use this. And this basically is just how I normally, like, except after, like, minus the whole being a bit lazy with the legs, this is my best at, like, my usual attempts at drawing humans. This is what it usually looks like. Suffice to say, it's not the best. And that's why I want to try and get more into anatomy, so I know what I'm doing when I'm trying to draw people. I guess just like people and also animals like dinosaurs in general when I'm trying to draw stuff. I should probably get more into anatomy for all that, but I don't know. Leslie Rice says, this whole paragraph that I got read. Let's see. Last time in the British Dino Dimension. That sounds like I feel like I remember like reading something like this before, but I feel like this could be like a really good soap opera, but with dinosaurs that someone could create. If only someone had the budget for that. Maybe someday. There was this. I don't remember the exact name of it, but there is this one old dinosaur show from the 90s with a bunch of humanoid dinosaur looking puppets. That I feel like would be perfect for that kind of show, right? I forgot what it's called, but I think another T-Rex VTuber named Red Claw Draws. He made himself a model based off a baby dinosaur from that show. I still don't know what it's called, but I feel like it would really fit that, like, the whole kind of sitcom thing. And again, sorry to everyone for my coughs. I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to go away. If they're seasonal allergies, like I think they might be. They're gonna be here for a while. Also, hold on. I just gotta take care of her runny nose again. I really hope these are just allergies. It shouldn't be the big bad thing that I said it might be a while back. I mean, I did do it, like, based on the home test that I took before. It might have been that thing, but I took another test recently, and it's not that. Or at least, I got a negative, so if I did have, regardless if I had the thing before or not, I shouldn't have it now, so I should be okay, I think. And hopefully whatever I do have isn't too serious. As the Quadra says, I know Ross. Today we're drawing a friendly little dino. Just have a bit of paint here. They're very nice, very nice. And we don't make any mistakes here. Just happy little accidents. And also Quadra says wait, is the show literally just called Dinosaurs? Hold on, let me look it up. Dinosaurs show. It literally is just dinosaurs from 1991 to 1994. I thought they would, like, on one hand, I'm not surprised, but at the same time, I really thought they would have, like, made the name something else, like, dinosaur and something, like previous kids has dinosaur ship, like Dinosaur Train. There's that one anime called Dinosaur King. I thought it'd be something like that. Like, not just dinosaurs. I heard at least there's a movie that's a lot like it called, like, Jurassic City or something. Actually, I don't know if I'm remembering the name correctly, but, like, it was something among those lines. And I figured it would be like that. But yeah, it's good to see you here, Quadra. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you here. And I hope you have a good time here at the art stream. Right now, I am demonstrating what it looks like when I try to draw humans, and why I don't do that very much. Because I have no idea how human anatomy works. Like you. And also, for you and anyone else who wasn't here earlier, I said that I have really no idea what I want to draw today, so I've just kind of been doing a bunch of random doodles and seeing what sticks in my head, what I think might be a good idea to draw. So yeah, I mean, I'd also take suggestions from chat, but otherwise I feel like I'm just going to do a bunch of doodles and see what rolls, like what sticks to me. Also, the Quadra says, I was rolling for Al Haytham. Nice. Congrats. Actually, wait. Oh, I lost a hard pity. Oh, and then you got him super early right after in a 10 pull. Nice. Genshin decided to give me a heart attack. Yeah, that's Genshin for you. You're basically never you're never going to get a 5-star until it's like when you least expect it. Only when you have like your hype levels like through the roof. That's when you get shafted. That's when you lose your 50/50s. That's when you only get 4 stars and weapons. Well, when you're just like casually pulling, that's when you get the 5-star you want. Also, speaking of which, I need to get to playing Genshin again soon. I haven't been doing it in a while, and I'm pretty sure the new Lantern Rite thing is going on, or at least it's getting close to being released. And I don't want to miss that. Usually, the Lantern Rites usually have really good stories connected to them, and I don't want to miss out on that. And I want to stream it and play through it with you guys. And hopefully, I'll try to pull for somebody. Maybe, I don't know. I know from what I've heard, Al Haytham is basically just Dendro catching, so I don't know if I really want to pull for him exactly. He is cool though, but it might also be worthwhile trying to save up for Dea, because I think she's getting released in the next patch with that one new guy from Mondstadt's. Or maybe Nahida actually, because I think she's also going to show up in the somewhat near future. Actually, no. I'm pretty sure we all decided during my last Genshin stream that we tried to focus on getting Nahida since I got A. I tried to have both C0s of both Archons. Last I see, let's see, Quadra says, I was going to give up, but I decided to try one more time and I got it. Still have enough to guarantee Nilu. Nice. Oh, thank God, yeah. And I wish you the best of luck with getting Nilu when her rerun shows up. And Quadra says, even if you don't play, you should at least log in each day for the free wishes. Yep. And yeah, I'll hate them is more like Dendro Child with Catching's teleport. Wow. Hell yeah. At least from what I've heard, is a good portion of his moveset is a lot like Catching's. I think their ultimate, their elemental bursts are fairly similar. Now, if he is really like Child, then that does intrigue me quite a bit. Wait, Permanent Sword Mode Child. E-skill. Do you mean E-skill Child? I'll hate them plays just like that. As if so, I might just be willing to pull for him instead, actually. Yeah, the moveset is more like Catching, but his gameplay is more like E-skill Child but no cooldown. And no bow. I still like Nahida, and I haven't actually like gotten to play them myself yet, like via the trial runs or anything, so I won't definitively say anything, but I am considering like trying to pull for Alhaitham instead of Nahida, maybe. I mean, either way, they're both Dendro characters, and at least I think they're both pretty good, so I mean, either way, it's a win-win, whichever one I decide to get. But anyways, I still need to figure out like what I want to draw today. I still got no idea. Let's see, Quadrisis and no bow, but honestly, both are extremely good, but I slightly prefer Nahida. Understandable, we all respect the radish child. I have played like a bit as Nahida, like for the story quest. When I get to like playing the trial run for Alhaitham, I guess I'll make my decision there since I'll technically have had experience playing with both of them. Hey, Quadras is draw Nahida as a radish. You know what? That's a good idea. I made it clear that I can't draw humans, but I can draw a radish like that looks like Nahida. Let's try it. Alright. Besides, we'll consider it like a first step to getting better at drawing humans. No? Just baby steps. Alright, so we got Nahida over here. Use as a reference. And then I need a radish. Let's see, there's radishes in Genshin, right? Yep, there is. And I wanna reference it, like reference that. Okay, it is. Put that over here. Alright. I think I'm ready to get to work. Alright. Okay, that doesn't look too good. Hold on. Just play around with the settings of my brush a bit and see how that. If I get rid of these, try to clean this up. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. This looks a bit off though, so I'm gonna try and fix that. Oh, no. Alright. I got this. There we go. Alright, I think I got a decent enough looking radish. Maybe just change it up a bit so it looks a little more like the radish from Genshin. I think that's. Hold on. Should I make the leaves look a bit like Nahida's hair? I think that's a cool idea. I want to try and go for that. But also, see, Roger says, also I still can't believe Genshin decided to have me lose the 50-50 super late into pity. And it surprised me by winning super early. Genshin wanted to destroy my hopes before getting him. You know, they just beat you into the ground first, and then they give you what you want. They have to wait until you have taken a suitable amount of emotional damage before they finally let you have your desired 5-star. That's gacha games in general, honestly. I still can't believe during the last I think it was the last Genshin stream, or like the last one. I got A in 1 10 times wish. I was not expecting that with my luck before, especially with Skarmosh. I think I used at least, maybe not 8,000, but I had 8,000 to begin with, and maybe used 7,000-ish to try and pull for Scarboy, and I got nothing. And then when I tried to pull for his mother's banner, that's when I get all the good luck. I mean, I'm happy for it because, A is really good, but I wanted to get the Scarboy too. I wanted to try and see what it was like to be able to fly around and hit people with with wind blades. Well, I mean, I was going to say it would be fun, but at the same time, I feel like I've heard a few people say that, he's not the best character, because he doesn't have, much protection when he's flying, so any enemy with a projectile with a projectile attack can, knock him out of the air, but still. On your average, Hilichurl or something, it would have been fun to be able to, fly around everywhere and just kind of float over your enemies as you, throw wind blades at them. Quadra says, yeah, AML is the closest character in the game to a must pull. I'm glad. Ooh. Well, I'm glad I mean, I was glad that I got her before, but, if she's, I guess if she's that's revered in the fandom. I feel like the only other person I would consider to be a must pull would have to be Zhongli, because I'm pretty sure there's literally no one who wouldn't want the opportunity to get Zhongli's invincibility shields. Literally everyone wants that. Even people that make fun of Zhongli mains or relying on the shields instead of dodging, if they had the option to get the shields, they would absolutely get them. Also, yeah, I agree with you. Scarboy is fun, but just really needs a shield. Give him some kind of protection when he's flying around. I don't know how exactly it would work, but he has the little meter thing that that consumes energy every time, every second he's flying. I feel like, from what I've seen, it's way too short for it to really be fun to play with. Allow him to fly for longer, but when you get hit, it takes a good portion of that bar away. And if you take enough damage, then you just you fall normally. You don't get knocked out of the air, you just stop flying and you just go back to the ground. I feel like that would be better. I don't know if that would be too overpowered, because I feel like that would, in a sense, be invincibility. But I'm pretty sure the meter does take time to, refuel, so I don't know, I feel like it should be fine. It's not as overpowered as, Zhongli's shield, so I feel like it would be acceptable. Also, let's see, Quattro says, there are other must pulls, but those are 4 stars, so those don't count. I feel like Bennett is one of them. I think he's the most popular of, any characters that give people buff. Maybe, I think, maybe Jingshu is, second closest. Because I think, the water swords that he summons for his skill is also really good. Also, Quadra says, what I would do for Scarboy is to increase his fly time, yeah. And getting hits takes the bar away. like have the bar be a shield, but just like have it. I don't know, like just make it like extra long, so that means you can fly for a decent amount of time. Unless, like, that way you can really use it for exploration and stuff, but, like, if you're in a fight, you have to be careful. If you take a hit, then, like, a good portion of the bar is taken away. And then soon enough, you won't be able to fly. But, like, I guess, like, to make it fair still, because, like, make him still fun to play. When he does, when the bar does like diminish and he falls, maybe like Skarmosh is high enough that he can get like a free plunging attack. I think that's somewhat fair. Like it's like Kazuma and Xiao, I'm pretty sure, can basically just spam plunging attacks over and over again with their skills. One free plunging attack for Skarmosh isn't too bad, in my opinion. Also say Real Human says B. You said A before, and now you say B. Now we need to wait for the rest of the alphabet. Also Quadra says, yeah, absolutely Bennett. Mm-hmm. You know, ironically, even though his whole thing in lore is that he has bad luck, I think, ironically, in spite of Bennett, like, his whole thing in lore being that he has bad luck, like, getting him is probably considered, like, one of the luckiest things you can get for a Genshin player. Quadra says, I would say Xiangling, but you get her for free. Yeah, that's true, actually. But it's still, like, I guess, a must get. Not necessarily like a must pull for, but it's like you got like it's probably for the best that you try and get her. As the Real Human says C. There we go. The first three parts of the alphabet. Also, the Geocat says radish. And also, good evening, Dino. It's been a long while. Indeed, it has been, and it's good to see here the Geocats. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you here, and welcome to the art stream, where I feel like I've been spending a bit more time talking about Genshin than doing actual drawing, but I don't care. I like having fun here. And it's fun chatting with you guys. Also, the Quadra says, technically oh, yeah, that's true, actually. He does have bad luck, because his C6 is not good. Like, every other part of his kit is good except his C6. I think. Like that's the one cardinal sin you can commit when you have Bennett's. And then he's just ruined forever. Like just don't C6 him. Otherwise, I don't know. You're just either just kind of I guess forced to have only be able to put him on teams with all Pyro characters, or you just abandon your account and start a new one. Also see, Real Human BT just says E. The letter D has been forgotten to time. It's never existed. Also, the Geocat says, you noticed the radish has the same palette. That's Naida. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's why everyone likes to call her the radish child. Yeah, I agree with you, Quadri. Like, his C6 is great for Pyro teams, and that's it. If you wanted to use them for any other team, then tough luck. If you already activated his 6th constellation, you're doomed. Man, imagine if there's a way you could deactivate constellations. I don't know why, at least for most characters, why you would ever do that, but exclusively for people like Bennett. I feel like that would be good. I mean, it would be like a major service at least to people who do showcases about characters. Like once they get them to C6, then they can switch between constellation numbers and like show exactly how good everyone is. Like at each constellation. I don't know. I feel like that would be a fairly cool feature. Also, Real Human says, "Do be completely honest. I was just bored of the alphabet in order gimmicks, so I just stopped." Alright, fair enough. Also, the GeoCat says, "Oh, I'm go now since I gotta sleep." Alright. Well, did you sleep well? Take care. It's good to see you, the GeoCat. And I hope that you had a good time here while I lost it. And farewell. And also see you redeemed the bread, so hold on. Let me try to come up with like a unique voice from this one. Bread. There you go. There's your bread redeem. Also, Quadra says, yeah. Yeah, for people who want to test each constellation, that would be good. If you could like choose between like what constellation you want, like my character switch back to C0 or C1, C2, etc., etc. Also see Athena and Riptide 2 says, hey Tiny Ty the Dino. Now that to Athena and Riptide. Good to see you both here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by and hope you have a good time here at the Art Stream. Right now I guess I'm geeking out a bit about Genshin, but while I'm doing that, I'm also going to try and I want to try and multitask, I guess. So I can do both and I guess draw Nahida here as a reddish. But yeah, good to see you here. Hope you're doing well and hope you have a good time here at the stream. Alright, so here we go. I don't know why, but I feel like I made the hair like too tall, I guess. Something about it doesn't look right. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. And I got it. I remember now I like to have things on different layers. Also, but I just get out of this so that's a little easier to see when I'm coloring stuff in. Go. Alright. Oh, wait on, I forgot to change color. There you go. That's more like it. I also see Quattro says, also RP to Shenha. I heard she's not coming in the next patch for reruns. It has been over a year since her banner. Yeah, she really do like she's really that one person in like lots of Genshin memes where it's like, you guys are getting reruns. I'm trying to think. Yeah, she just vanished. Like, I forgot what her name was, but like the new Dendro character, like I'm pretty sure she was part of the lore for a while now, like people knew of her, but she just like was never released until like just now, because now we're finally getting characters with Dendro visions. I think her name's Yao Yao. It's like when she finally showed up after that one trailer, it's like I guess her being neglected by the Genshin dev team, it just got transferred over to Shenhe. Like if there is one Leeway character that's finally getting some attention, another one needs to be shafted in their place. Yeah, appearing in the trailer got me super hyped. Same. And I have no idea like what other characters there are that are supposed to eventually be playable in the lore that already exists, but like I just don't know about them yet. Yeah, like I've heard of Baiju, but like there's some other characters out there that I don't know about that are going to suddenly pop up, and I'm just gonna be surprised. Whereas like most other people are already like, finally they're in here, and I'm just like the last one to hear about them existing. But yeah, I feel like he was like the most hyped Dendro character, like back before the Sumeru update, when he was like one of the only Dendro vision havers that we knew about at all. I'm kind of surprised that like we're not getting him right now. Like I'm happy for Yao Yao. I'm like finally getting to be part of the game, but I kind of expected Baiju to be here, like since it's the Lantern Rite Festival and all, because you know he's a Leeway character. So I feel like, I guess with both him and Yao Yao being Dendro characters, like if they were like side by side for banners, I feel like that would, I don't know if like that would be like, I guess like self I don't know what the word is, like self-sabotaging for Genshin, because I don't know if people are, I don't know, like would people be like less willing to pull on them if there's like two characters of the same elements, like on both running banners? I don't know. Last thing, Fancy Flugel says Dino is emergency food. Nope. No. Just go big Dino mode real quick. Hold on. No. The Dino is not emergency food, Fancy Flugel. Paimon is emergency food, but not the Dino. You are the Dino's emergency food. All of you are the Dino's emergency food. That is my only warning. Anyways, also the like the little radish with a knife there, Fancy Flugel. It's adorable. But also it's good to see you here, Fancy Flugel. I feel like it's been a while since we last spoke. Hope you're doing well, and hope you have a good time here at the Outstream. And sorry to you and everyone else. Dino's still a little, like, itty bitty sickish right now. Just some light coughing and runny noses here and there, but otherwise, the Dino is doing a lot better than he has in the past few weeks. Asquadra says, I would have thought Baiju over Alhaitham for this patch. Especially since, again, like, the whole, like, the Lantern Rite Festival thing going on. This is like, mostly about Leeway. Since he's the Leeway character. I feel like it makes sense for Baiju to be here. As a Quadra says, honestly, Yao Yao being on Alhaitham's banner makes me want to pull even more. Oh wait, is Yao Yao a 4-star? I guess she must be, like, if since Al Haytham's a 5-star and she's on this banner. For some reason I thought she was a 5-star as well. Yeah, it's a 4-star. Right. Actually, yeah, in that case, I don't know why they don't have Baiju during this patch. Like, since for the Lantern Rite Festival, they can have basically two new leeway characters. Like, they have Baiju as like the main 5-star and have Yao Yao be one of the 4-stars that you have a higher chance of getting. I feel like that would make more sense. I feel like something similar has happened before, like Tainari's banner had Kale. It'd basically be like that. I don't know why they didn't do that. And also the Quadro says Dino is emergency friend. Peace. This is facts. The Dino is an emergency friend. And also friends during not emergencies. Dino is friend, and so are you. And also Quadro said, to be fair, after waiting for so long, Yao Yao would feel like a 5-star. Fair enough. Anyone that had to wait that long to get Yao Yao in the game, they're a 5-star in spirit. It's like, I was gonna say it's like the people that have been waiting to get Kale and Sino in the game since they first read the Genshin manga, but Sino actually is a 5-star, so like I feel like that would only translate to Kale, really. She's like a spiritual 5-star in our hearts. Actually, I feel like that could be said about like a lot of 4-star characters. Like a lot of them they feel like they're deserving of being 5 stars, but for some reason they're only 4-star characters. Anyways, before I forget, do it again. Let's make attempts at drawing Nahida's hair on a radish. I can already see how sloppy the lines look. Alright. I wanted to have these look like leaves, but I feel like I'm messing it up. Alright, let's see. Alright. I think it's looking better than like my first attempt, at least. That's the best compliment I can give this hair right now. It's better than my first attempt at drawing it. Alright. There. I think that this is my attempt at like trying to draw this over here. I don't think I did that well at all. Honestly, Quadro says, the weirdest one to me is Layla. She looks like a 5-star, but she's a 4-star. Layla is that one girl from Sumeru who's like always sleeping, right? I think I know her. we gotta get it. Yeah, that one. First, I need to clean out a runny nose. Also, I was gonna say, like, I always just kind of assumed that she was a 5-star based on her design. Also, now that I think about it, I feel like she's the next. She's basically, in terms of like story-wise, she's like the next, Xin Yang. Because I don't think she's been used at all in the main story so far. The only other, like, the closest person I can think of besides that is, Al-Haytham's roommate. I think his name was, like, Kiva or something. Because we only saw him, like, one time in the main story where he was arguing with Al-Haytham. And a second time, like, technically because of that one trailer for Al-Haytham, on YouTube. Like, his demo trailer. And besides that, we've barely seen him. I wonder if they're going to utilize him in the future in some way. Like, I don't know how long it's going to be until they finally release Fontaine, so... Like, if they decide to make, like, I guess some more side stories to keep the fan base entertained while they're still working on Fontaine. Maybe there'll be something for Kiva and the other characters. I don't know. Also, yeah, Quadra says, Nahida. Probably, look, I became a radish. I'm the radish Archon. I'm the funniest thing Sumeru will ever see. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm trying to imagine her, like her actual voice actor saying that, and like she's dressed up in a radish Halloween costume, and it's just the most adorable thing ever. Like they had that one that one yokai festival thing in Inazuma. That felt like a Halloween event, even though it was definitely like not during Halloween, like it wasn't in October. But I feel like they should have like some kind of Halloween-ish like event for Sumeru. And like give Naida the ability, like let her dress up as a radish. Dea, because I think her nickname is like something lion. Have her be like dressed up in a big lion suit. Al-Haytham could be a literal bookworm if he wanted to be. I feel like someone would have to force him into a costume like that, but I feel like that would be funny. And maybe Nilu could, like, I guess dress up as like a dog because of that one dog that she plays with in her trailer. I think that'd be nice. I was gonna say like maybe something for Wanderer as well, but I don't know if Scar Boy really counts as like a character from Sumeru. Like I feel like he's more Inazuman at heart, but I don't know. I just want to get more, like have more alternate costumes for characters. As far as I know, like there's just the summer outfits for Jean and Barbara. There's the Lantern Rite costumes for Ketching and Ingguang. And then there's D-Luke from when he was younger. And that's about it. By the way, there's also official with her skin from the summer event. Otherwise, a lot a lot of other characters, like a lot of them are just restricted to the costumes they have right now, like just their base outfits. I feel it'd be cool, like, to get more customization for your characters. Also, especially for the Traveler. Because I feel like on multiple occasions, some NPCs have, or some characters have, like playable characters have also, in lore, like tried to give the Traveler, like new accessories or clothes. I'm pretty sure Yaka once, tried to get, the Traveler a new kimono. I feel like that would be really cool to have if you want to wear it. Like, I understand in the story, like, the clothes are important to him because, like, to the Traveler, because that's what they wore when they went traveling with their sibling, but I feel like it shouldn't hurt to have them, like, dress up in something new every now and then. Like, it's not a permanent thing. You can always switch back to, like, the default costume if you want to. It's just, like, alternate costumes are just a nice extra thing you can have if you want it. Squadron says, yeah, if a Halloween event ever happened, well, I want Venti to dress up as Barbados and no one bats an eye. That would be amazing. Actually, like, I want all of the gods, like, for the next, like, if there is a Halloween event, and we manage to get, the Hydro Archon, which I think is in Fontaine, like, during that time, I want to have, them, Nahida, Zhongli, A, and Venti all dress up in, like, their Archon outfits, like, with the white, the white cloaks. And see, like, if anyone pays, like, bats an eye at that. Like, oh, hey, those guys are really good at cosplaying as the Archons. Anyways, I'm just going to ignore that. Just carry on with my day. I'm sure there's nothing important. Padre says Ayaka recently got a new outfit. I did not know about that. I'm tempted to buy it. I say if you want to buy it, go for it. As long as you have the money for it. I personally don't like trying to go for, like, any costumes unless you can get them for free. that's how I got both, I think both costumes that at least once were free to get. Like, all you have to do is just collect a bunch of stuff, usually. And that's how I was able to get, the summer skin for Barbara, and also the summer skin for Fischl. So all you gotta do is just collect a bunch of shells and stuff. And then boom. That's all it takes. You don't even need to spend a Primo gem. Osquadra says, Zhongli dressing up as Morax would be hilarious. Especially if someone from Leeway was there. It's like, how dare you dress up as Morax? He's dead. Have some respect for the Geo Archon. And Zhongli is just like, yeah, alright, sure, man. And then also, like, Jean and D-Look are just eternally screaming as they see Venti dress up as Barbados. Especially, like, imagine them especially eternally screaming if, like, Barbara is, like, if she's scolding him for, like, I guess, in a sense, disrespecting Barbados. I'm pretty sure they're, like, the only ones that really know the truth about Venti. Actually, I think it's... Who else was with us when we fought Storm Terror? Like, D-Luke was there, Jean was there. Was Kaya there as well, or no? I don't know. He might have been. Also, Quadra says, yeah. See, I'm that way normally, but Ayaka is one of my favorites. it's extra hard to resist like getting an alternate costume for a character, especially if it's like one of your absolute favorite characters out there. Roger says it was D-Luke, Jean, Kaya, and Amber, and also Lisa. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure Lisa also is getting a new outfit, right? Like, I think it's supposed to like reference to like back in her old days as when she was a student at Sumeru Academia. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I mean, granted, like I haven't seen it myself yet, and granted, from what I've seen of like the students of the academia, I feel like Lisa's regular outfit is going to be better. Like the purple witch aesthetic is a lot cooler than just green student uniform. But still. As the Quadra says, Ayaka has a nice hat. Automatically the best skin in the game. There's the new fancy hats. Actually, now that I think about it. Never mind. I was going to say, like, does anyone... For some reason I was going to say, does anyone in Genshin have a hat? Like, even have a hat? But then I remember that Scaramouche and Mono have, like, some of the biggest hats in fiction. But, like, I feel like most other characters in Genshin don't have any headwear. Like, emphasis on most of them. I know there's probably others that do have some kind of headgear, but there isn't a lot of it. I think I'm gonna go with that for now. Also, Quadra says Lisa's outfit is great and free, so why isn't Ayaka's? I really don't know. Like, that's how it was with some of the other skins as well. Like, you could have gotten Barbara's for free back in the old days, but Jean you always had to pay for, I think. And for the thing with catching and Ningguang, I know one of them was free. I feel like it might have been Ningguang's, but I think you always had to pay for catchings. And for Fischl and D-Luke, Fischl you could get for free, and then D-Luke you had to pay for. Like, that's just the running trend that's going. You could get one of them for free if you do a bunch of grinding or something. I don't know what they did for Ningguang's skin, but the other skin always has to be like, you have to pay for it. As the Quadra says, someone made fan art of all the old academia students, including the Torre and Lisa. Ooh, interesting. Also, comments I saw was that hilarious? Was that the Torre would be the kid that you copied homework from. I can imagine that. I can also imagine him as that one kid that sits in the back corner that you don't want to have any contact with. Which is me. But more so has something to do with like the fact that the Torre, like, his whole thing was that he did some really, really bad experiments in Sumeru, and like that's why they kicked him out. Like, I don't think anyone wanted to hang out with him when he was probably conducting human experimentation and stuff like that. At the very least, he does that like later on after the whole thing with Sumeru, like with Kale. But yeah, actually, I want to see what he looks like in academia attire. I don't know why. I feel like he would just look really good, like, at least with like the manga version of him. Which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be a younger version of him anyways. The Tori as he is now in like present day, I feel like he looks a lot cooler, like in his Fatui Harbinger outfit than in the school uniform, but still. Oscar says the Tory would be the kid you would think is a class clown, only to later realize he was completely serious the whole time. What a beautiful tree that is. It'd be a shame if someone were to burn it to the ground. Yeah, imagine that actually happened, right, Tory? The Tory? It's funny how that still, like, didn't actually happen. Like, in the trailer they showed, like, one of the earliest trailers for Sumeru, it showed the Tory staring at a burning tree in Sumeru. And that never happened. Like, nothing got set on fire during the main story for Sumeru. Like, Irminsul and, like, any other trees, as far as we could see from, Genshin so far, they've all been fine. Like, no trees were harmed during the making of the Sumeru main story. All the Tory really did was just, like, sit around, talk to some academia higher-ups, tell them to turn Scarboy into a god, and then showed up at the very end to get the Gnosises. That's basically all he did. It was basically just in the background doing nothing the whole time. I wouldn't say nothing, but like, he was mostly just like the one pulling all the puppets on their strings and doing basically nothing else. Squadron says that could. Oh yeah, that also could have been a clone of the Tory in the manga. That is true. I did have a theory about that, like since, like he likes making clones of himself to do other stuff for him in other places. The Tory that Diluc and Kaya met in the manga could have been it could have been a clone. Actually, now that I think about it, that makes me feel worse. For that one butler dude that worked for him. I forgot his name. It's like, I think it was Corrupt or something. That's his name. Like, he got killed by the Tory in the manga, and then got turned into a robot. If all that time he spent serving the Tory, like, it wasn't even the real one, and then that's fake, essentially a fake, kills him and then turns him into like a mechanized slave with like minimal free will. That's just rough for him. Quadra says, he messed up his burning tree plan, so he settled on the Gnosis. Pretty much. Well, like, I'm wondering, like, like, why did they show us that in the trailer if, like, it wasn't really going to happen? I don't know. Actually, if I remember correctly, like, Sumeru City and the Academia, they're kind of set up on, like, this big thing that either is or looks like a tree. I think I might have been thinking, like, in the past that might have been what the Tory was going to burn down. And I still wish that was the case, actually, now that I think about it, because that means the Academia with all the sages would have been burned. Ah, well. Awesome, yeah. Dippin' Dots, yeah, he's pretty messed up. Honestly, like, imagine if, like, when we finally get a boss fight with the Tory, we get people like Scaramouche and Kale and maybe a bunch of other people that have been hurt by the Tory's past actions. Like, we all work together to bring them down. Like, it's basically like, I guess, like a world, like a world boss kind of thing, and like other RPGs. I feel like that would be cool. Plus, with the Scaramouche boss battle, We do have that one little flying creature that's always like shooting green energy at him. So it's not out there to really have people helping us in battle anymore. As a real human, DT says D. The letter D has no longer been forgotten. It has been reinstated into the universe. It's just now behind the letter E. It's now A, B, C, E, D, F, G. Also, Quadra says, I imagine the toy's first phase to be him sitting in a chair, using pawns to attack you. Ooh, especially if they were clones. That would be awesome. I'm pushing not. Actually, no. Naida told him to get rid of all the clones, so he wouldn't have those. But like having robots attack you, that would be pretty interesting. Ooh, especially if like it's the little floating drone things that shoot lasers from the manga. Being able to fight those would be cool. Yeah, and then in the second phase would be standing up and he actually fights you. I don't know if he would be able to actually fight. Like I'm pretty sure every Fatui Harbinger has a delusion, but like one of the main things about the toy in the manga is that like he doesn't have a vision. And he hates vision users. I don't remember exactly what he called them, but like I think he just called them like self-righteous hypocrites or something like that. Like says that they have like overinflated egos or something like that. So I don't know if like would he be able to use it like would he be able to like be a challenge to us with just a single delusion? Or would he instead use it to power a large mech that he would use to fight us? And I guess like Scaramouche having mech fights might become repetitive, but at the same time like I can't word. Like the Tori's whole thing is that like he's a scientist and that he's inventing stuff. So I feel like that would make more sense to like having him like actually fight us like himself. As cool as it would be. Unless it's like that one guy from Metal Gear that has like nanomachines inside his body. Or maybe if he gets himself like an Iron Man-esque suit. I don't know if he like unless he has like some kind of technology helping him out. I don't know if he can really do much against us with just one delusion of some kind. He doesn't have like he doesn't have a vision to go along with it. Like how Child has, like he naturally got hydro vision and then he got an electro delusion. And Scaramouche, I'd imagine he just had like an electro delusion, but then he got his animal vision recently. And Signora, I don't think she had a vision, but like she somehow got fire, like she got the ability to use pyro, and someone gave her a cryo delusion so she can cool herself down. So like up against someone with just one delusion and that's it. It's like no other like second elements to help them out. I feel like the Tori wouldn't be able to like really stand up too much of a chance against the Traveler. I don't know. Like he probably still has like he has a delusion, so he probably still has like access to some form of the Foul Legacy transformations, but I know it would be enough. without like a vision aiding him. So we would need some kind of tech to give him an edge over us. I'm sorry to like all the messages from before that I wasn't reading yet. Let's see. The Geocat says, and in the end, I just didn't sleep. But I did make a theory. I'm interested in it. And I hope that it's okay, but I hope that you do get some sleep soon. Rest is important, the Geocat. Also, Real Human just says 4. So now the alphabet is A, B, C, E, D, 4. I think that makes sense. That checks out. Also, the Geocat. Oh, just check out your art tag when you can. Ooh, interesting. I will do that. And also, now is an actual good night. All right, good night for real, Geocat. Sleep well. Take care. Until next time. Also, Quadra says, they did say that the top 3 harbingers, shared the power level of God. So, oh right, I think I remember that. So he can certainly punch us. Huh. And the fact that he like as far as I know, he got to that level without a vision and just the delusion that he got from the Fatui. And that's certainly something. I mean, he might have gotten himself a vision, like during the events of the manga to present day, but based on what he was like in the manga, I don't know if it would really be in his nature to use it, even if he got one. As Quadra says, my idea is he injects himself with something and he becomes beast-like. Oh, so like, I guess something like similar to the lizard from Spider-Man. That would actually be pretty damn cool, now that I think about it. He uses some sort of like experimental thing on himself, becomes stronger. As a Real Human says, hey, fun fact, Luigi is only 100 miles away and is quickly approaching. Oh no. Well, I should be fine. I like Luigi. I respect the man. I should be safe. Probably. Also, Quadras, now that I think about it, he might turn into a crow because his Harbinger symbol is a plague doctor mask. Ooh, that would actually be really cool. If he just turns into like some kind of large bird, especially if he becomes like a crow or a raven, because I'm pretty sure like a group of ravens, or it's either a group of ravens or a group of crows that's called a murder. I feel like that could be like, especially if he has, like, he turns into a crow and he has a bunch of the drones from the manga fighting alongside him. I feel like it would live up to the name of what you call a flock of either crows or ravens. Especially if he managed to turn himself into like a really big raven / crow. Like that one I think is called a Grim. Like that one Grim from like around the beginning of Ruby. I haven't watched it in so long, but like I think in like one of the first few episodes there's a giant Grim that looks like a large kind of crow-like creature. It would be cool if like the Tori turned into something like that. I want to try and show it to you guys. Let's see. Ruby, Crow, Grim. Okay, apparently it's called like a Nevermore, I guess. But I can still I'm gonna try and show him like a... Okay, this is the closest one I can get. Let me show it to you guys. Just... Oh wait, why did I download it? I could have just copy and pasted it, my bad. The dino's a dummy. Hold on. Alright, let's see. Here, this thing. Like, if the Tory turned into something like this, that would be awesome. Anyways, yeah, Quadras is... Oh, that's sick. I would love that. Yeah, same. Like, of course, it doesn't have to look exactly like that. Like, between, like Azdaha and Storm Terror, like, both being dragons, like, there's a lot of variety as to the kind of designs they can use for a certain type of creature. Like, no two dragons that show up in Genshin are going to look identical. They're going to be, like the exception of, like some kinds of hilly churls. Like, very few enemies look exactly the same as another one. So, like, all the potential they could have for, like, a giant bird monster for a boss. It's definitely something. I'm pretty sure they already have a bird boss, but, like, it's flightless, as far as I know, so it doesn't matter. Like, this one thing that looks a bit like a terror bird. In Sumeru. Also, real human says Luigi is here. Hi, Luigi. I can't see you, but if you're here, I want to say hi. Also, Roger says. Also, there's a theory we'll get a Dotori boss fight because of a pattern that's going on. All right, let's see. In Leeway, it's because we met Signora and Child. Well, technically we met Signora in Mondstadt, but like, she wasn't there in Leeway. Yeah, Child boss fight. In Inazuma, we met Signora and Scaramouche. Signora boss fight. Remember, we met Scar and the Tory. Scar boss. So in Fontaine, we could get a Tory boss fight. But if that's the case, then I feel like that's gonna be a bit weird. Like, I know for, like, Child, like, his boss fight didn't necessarily mean the end of him. Like, he's still there. But at the same time, he's hyped. Like, he's being hyped up to have a good, like, a change of hearts. Like, he's not that bad. The Tory, on the other hand, he is an absolute monster and needs to be taken down. So next, like, if we do get a boss fight with him in Fontaine, like, based on the others, where their boss fight was basically their defeat, or I guess, like, technically a new beginning for Scaramouche, but still a defeat for, like, putting an end to when he was a Harbinger. If that's the case, then beating the Tory in a boss fight would probably imply that he would have to end up dying in some way. And in that case, like, after that, I feel like it'd be weird to fight any of the other Harbingers since he's one of the top 3. And since he's supposed to, like, I'm pretty sure the Harbingers are, like, they're ranked based on strength. That means all the other Harbingers we're going to fight except, like, the Jester are probably going to be weaker than the Toray. I don't know. Unless they have him like manage to escape from us at the end of his boss fight, but after that, then we know we're probably not gonna get, like, a final climatic battle against him since, like, he already has a boss fight. So, like, the way he'll get taken out in the end is, I don't know if it's going to, like, be really, like, anticlimactic, but I don't know. I feel like it would end up being underwhelming compared to, like, if he were to die during the boss fight. I might be overthinking this too much. Roger says, I still believe in the idea we'll get at least a Dotori clone playable. At least Copium hope. I hope so as well. I mean, it's generally a cool idea. Like, again, he is just an absolute monster, and the odds of him ever getting a redemption arc is just, like, basically none. But, like, if someone were to get their hands on one of Dotori's clones, like, reprogram it to be good, trying to fit it into the lore, then it could, then it's possible. It would kind of have to be a clone, otherwise I would say overall it's not that believable that he can have a change of hearts after all that he's done. Like, yeah, there's a lot. I know there's a lot of people that fall for, like, traumatic backstories and stuff like that. I'm one of them, but I feel like there's a line to be drawn when, like, the person in question has done, like, human experimentation and a bunch of other horrendous things. And he does it, like, for the sake of his research. Like, Child has tried to kill people in the past, but he's just doing it because it's his job and he's trying to support his family. It's basically just like his 8 to 5 thing. He's just doing a job basically, and he gets excitement from, like, when he gets to fight someone, but otherwise it's like full professional mode. But you can't say the same thing about Dotori. He's kind of evil through and through. Actually, I guess Scarmoch has also done a lot of bad stuff in the past, but I feel like the kind of trauma he's been through in the past kind of justifies that. Like, I don't know about justify it, but, like, it makes it understandable why he turned out that way. And he just, in a sense, like, repents for his actions. Like, he tries to fix everything by trying to, I guess, erase himself using Ermin's soul. And most of the evil stuff he's done, it was out of revenge because someone had wronged him. Dotori's just, like, he's doing a lot of bad stuff to people, including Kale when she was a child. And none of it was, like, provoked. He just did it because he wanted to have guinea pigs to do experiments on. Also, see, just get to reading all the messages that I missed again. Contra says, for my theory, Dotori will appear in Fontaine, but will fight the other one as a boss fight. Like another Fatui Harbinger, or like one of his clones. Like, maybe he'll go back on his word to Naida and, like, he got rid of all the old clones, but he'll just make some new ones. Asaquadra says, Scar at least, yeah, he makes sense for his redemption arc. Like, he was betrayed a lot in his life, which kind of broke him. Like, he was caught, after, the kid died, I think, he basically said just, like, he was going to shut off all human emotions in him. At least that's what I think happened. And, like, the first thing he did, I think, like, he got revenge on the Raiden Gokuden because one of the guys in that whole, like, blacksmith group thing, one of them killed his friend. So it kind of makes sense why he wants to get vengeance. Even though I think later on in the story you find out like a lot of that stuff was somehow orchestrated by Dottore. I'm disguising as someone. I don't remember any of their names, but like even then, like lots of stuff like that kind of shows that like Scaramouche was also being puppeted by Dottore. I don't know if I like just if I'm like somewhat biased towards Scaramouche because like he still did a lot of bad stuff, like you know, murder. But I still feel like to some extent I feel like it's still somewhat understandable because of like all the betrayals and Dottore like hurting a lot of people just because he kind of felt like it. So yeah, Chop feels more like a good guy on the wrong side. Like he would be an awesome guy to have around if like he was just born in different circumstances, but he was a strong guy in Shinaya, so of course the Fatui kind of have they kind of have to recruit him. And it's a good way to support his family, so he kind of has to accept. Plus, I think I remember hearing about like in his youth, Child fell into the abyss, and he hasn't been the same since then. So I feel like whatever went on in the abyss could like explain some of the eviler stuff he's done in the past. Yeah, so yeah, Scar also, yeah, he doesn't excuse his trauma. He knows he's done bad stuff, and I was going to say like he kind of relishes in it from time to time, but like not really. Like he just like it was kind of like I don't like in a I don't care kind of mood before he became the Wanderer, but like after he became the Wanderer, he still doesn't excuse like what he's done. Like he accepts that they happened. But I don't remember exactly like how he goes about it. But like I mean this might be my headcanon, but I feel like he like I don't know if like he can't word, but like I feel like he expects like not to be given forgiveness, but he's still gonna try and be good regardless, because like that's just the right thing to do, I guess. Now that he's trying to move on from his past. Also, yeah, don't get me wrong. Scaramouche he did a lot of bad stuff, but like he doesn't pass the blame onto someone else. Like, it was all Dottore's fault. Yeah, he admits that he's done bad stuff in the past, and he tried to wipe himself away from the world, especially after he realized it was kind of all for naught, because it was just a bunch of stuff orchestrated by Dottore. At least the death of his one blacksmith friend. Like the thing that set him off on the deep end, it was all fabricated. So after they realized like all the bad stuff that he's done, basically being forced to do it because of Dottore, he felt bad and then decided to try and erase himself from existence. Like to repent for that. But in any case, I think basically just kind of burns down to Child and Scaramouche. They have believable redemption arcs, and I don't think Dottore can have like a believable redemption arc. Like, I feel like he's done too much for not good reasons, and there's no way for him to really justify any of that. Like, the only way I can see it working is if, like, he himself was a human experiment, and he experiments on other people to, like, get a sense of, I guess, payback on the world for what happened to him. But even so, I don't know if, like, that, like, really justifies it. I don't know. Also, Quadra says, speaking of all this, I now imagine a Lilo and Stitch one type of situation with Naida and Scaramouche. Honestly, I like to think of that too. Yeah. Like, where Stitch is bad for the first half of the year. Now, I'm just imagining that one meme where like Nilu is wishing for like send me an angel, the best, kindest angel you have. And then Scaramouche is just in a crater, like a smoking crater, and laughing maniacally. I feel like someone must have made a meme about that. Also, Quadra says, I don't think, Dottore shouldn't be redeemed, but he should have a playable clone. Now, as to how that... I feel like it should be okay, like, for the clone, because even though based on how the other potential clone of Dottore, like, from the manga acts, it's possible they share memories. Or at least, like, the clones are born with the memories of the other Dottores, I guess, but... Like, since he himself hasn't done anything wrong. And, again, they could be reprogrammed or something to be good. It's possible to have, like, a good Dottore clone, at least, in the game. Maybe, kind of, I don't know. I feel like they would have to take out a lot of what makes Dottore for that to work. Like, the Dottore clone will, like, have to almost completely basically be a robot, like voice lines and all. Otherwise, if he sounds like if he has the Dottore personality, then like it would be cool to interact with someone like that, like in game, in my opinion, because like it's kind of weird to say, but like we don't have enough playable characters that are just like absolute jerks. Like, everyone is very friendly towards us, which I like, but like it's also like it'd be also interesting, like a bit of a whiplash, I guess, like to have a playable character like insult and berate us every time we interact. But at the same time, though, then like it'd be difficult to explain like why he's even there in terms of lore. Like, why do they want this jerk clone of a Fatui Harbinger around instead of, like, you know, getting rid of it? Like, I feel like the clone would have to lose a lot of its humanity to, like, have it make sense, like, to be considered good-ish in Genshin lore. Or it would have to break a lot of characters for them to allow, like, basically a clone of one of the worst Fatui Harbingers out there to just, like, roam free amongst them. I don't know. It could also, I was gonna say, it could also be like, an A thing where, like, one half of them, like, half of the time it's A talking and the other half it's the Raiden Shogun. And then we can have, like, I guess, real Dottore talk, whereas, like, the other half of the time is, like, it almost sounds like a robot talking, like he says, rebooting. Sometimes, like Catherine does. I don't know. But then again, for some reason, like, I'm just assuming that the clones act like robots. Even though they're clones, so they're like, they should be completely human. Actually, hold on. Actually, now that I bring that up, it actually brings in a better idea to get a redeemed Dottore. Like, what if they find a particularly young Dottore clone and, like, somebody, like, I guess maybe Nahida, because I think she's one of the only people that could theoretically do this. Like, they erase the memories of that, like, of that one clone, like, from its head, so it doesn't know who it is. And basically, they could give that small clone of Dottore a chance to grow up into a good person, never having to know, like, what his other selves are like, and just, like, live life as a happy little child, like, all carefree, not having to think about, like, all the human experimentations that his adult selves have done. Plus, it would be, like, the best opportunity to introduce, like, a super short male character. Like for female characters, we got, like, Klee, Chi-Chi, Nahida, etc., but there's no characters like that for the male side. At the same time, though, I don't know if anyone would accept, like, just a child, like, a kid clone of Dottore being playable as, like, really getting a playable Dottore, as opposed to wanting to instead get, like, the adult version to play, instead of just, like, you know, just kid clone of, right? I don't know. I mean, it would certainly, it would give, like, a whole new meaning to, like, being given a second chance at life, I guess. Like, he's essentially, like, after we take out the real Dottore and there's a kid clone, it's kind of like he's reborn. I don't know, though. Carter says, I have a theory that the Dottore Nahida was talking to wasn't the original Dottore, so the original and that clone are alive. That is an awesome idea, now that I think of it. Same time, though, I feel like would Nahida be, like, because she's a god of wisdom, would she be able to tell that, like, it was a clone lying to her, or I don't know. I feel like if he himself was a clone, then, like, Nahida would pull, like, a don't forget to destroy yourself, too, because you're also a clone thing. Then he'd be like, I see you've seen through my lie, fine, but you'll meet the real me soon. I don't know. I still feel like Nahida would be the kind of person to be fooled by them. I mean, maybe she could hide it so that, like, Like, she doesn't want to give us all the answers. Like, we won't grow really unless we struggle and overcome obstacles. But at the same time, she gives us way more information that helps us out than the other Archons do, so I don't know if she's the kind of person that would do that. Now the Quadra says, I like this a lot, and yeah, then when he grows up, he finds out who he is, but now he wants to be a humane scientist. That could be a good idea. I guess in a sense, it could be like, I guess like a male version of Sucrose, basically. Like, I don't remember like Sucrose's exact voice lines, but like, I think one of her skills is like, it has her say, experiment something something, and she throws out a bottle. Like, the playable Dottore could have something like that, like, he says experiment something something, like, I don't know, like 1, 2, 3, and he sends out like one of his latest drones to fight with him. I don't know. Trying to think of like how a scientist kind of character would work in Genshin. Asaquadra says, the young Dottore clone to Dottore. Who are you? Who am I? Questions for later. I should imagine that, like, a younger, good version of Dottore facing up, like, pretty much exactly fighting his inner demons by fighting, like, in a sense, his true self. Like the original version of him. To help save the world. That would be interesting. It says, the idea of a clumsy gentleman Dottore makes me laugh, and I love it. Yeah, like, especially after what that one Dottore possibly clone was like in the manga, like during his meeting with D-Luke and Kaya. Socially awkward Dottore would just be a thrill to watch. It would basically be like book 3 Zuko. Like, after all the crazy stuff that Zuko's done in the past seasons, and seeing him be all socially awkward is just, like, I just like the contrast between how they acted before, and just in general how I personally think, like, how goofy and funny I think it kind of is, like, to see introverts try to talk to people, because I am one of those introverts. I feel it'd be fun to see. Asaquadra says, oh my god, if they did it this way, they could do a nature versus nurture arc with this and be tied back to science. That's a good point. Plus, actually, like, I don't know if this would work out really well, but like, if they, I guess if they had like a younger version of Dottore, like, try to help the people that the original Dottore hurts, like Kale, I guess it could kind of help with like an arc for people like Kale of, like, I guess, like, burying the painful past and trying to move forward and forgive. In a sense, I don't know that. Like, after the torment she went through during her childhood, I feel like Kale would still, like, have every right to not forgive Dottore. even if it's a good version of the Tori that's trying to help her, like that kind of trauma doesn't go away so easily. Like if she did learn to actually be friends with a theoretical good version of the Tori, I feel like it would take like a really, really long time. Like lots of character development between the two for them to actually like try to get along. Also, now that we're on this subject, actually, wait, hold on, Quadra said something. Oh my god, I can imagine a sad arc where good Detroit just wants to help and he keeps accidentally giving her PTSD. That's true, especially like since I'm pretty sure like Kale, like because of what happened before, like in her childhood, like she doesn't like being touched even. Like even if the Tori's like just trying to like, I don't know, like get her some medicine or something to like help with her like while she's like trying to fully recover from Elenzar, like Elenzar is gone now. Like there could still be like some lingering effects that she needs to deal with before like fully being healed. Like, because I'm pretty sure it affected her nerves a lot. Like she struggled to hold things and such. She might need like a bit of physical therapy, like to get back into swing of things and like using her arms and stuff. The good Dotori could try to help, like give her arm braces. But because, it's still Dotori, she doesn't want him anywhere near, like anyone, and him, she doesn't want him like anywhere near her. So I feel like that could also kind of fit with like, I guess a story about like trying to live with, I guess, I don't know how else to word it, but like, I guess the sins of those that came before you. Like, I don't know how to word it, but like, I think there's a thing like where it says like the sins of the parents are born upon the child. It's not actually like that, but like the good Scaramouche clone would have to deal with like the consequences of all the stuff that the original evil Dotori did. And I tried to fix them. I have to say, Quadra says something like Eula's arc. Yeah, I think so. Like everyone hates the Lawrence clan, but Eula still tries her best to do good in the world. I think the hypothetical good Dotori would have to go through something similar. And also, VTuber Missing Now. Good to see you here, Missing Now. Welcome. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well, and hope you have a good time here at at the odd stream. Even though it's kind of switching over to more of a, I guess, geeking over Genshin lore stream, but I like it like this. It's fun talking about this kind of stuff. But also, yeah, it's good to see you Missing Note, and I hope that you're doing well. And Ty, I just wanted to say, I hope you have an awesome stream. Thank you. The stream has been very good so far. I'm glad to finally be back to streaming after like about a whole week of not doing streams because I felt like I was sick, and I still am a bit sick, but I'm better than before at least. So that's okay. And how's my favorite dino doing today? The dino's doing very good. Relatively good, Missing Note. Still coughing up a bit, but otherwise I'm doing alright. And I hope that you're doing good as well. Oh, and I also see that you're lurking. Thank you for the lurk. If you're still watching the stream while you're lurking, I hope that you still have a good time here. And thank you for stopping by. And again, I hope that you're having a good day today. So, hope you have a good stream. Thank you. And I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Alright. So anyways, Still need to work on like actually like drawing Nahida as the radish. I'm still going to try and like read messages in chat while I'm doing this. I don't think I've been doing the best job at multitasking like I wanted to do, but yeah, it's fine. I feel like at least it's better to like get distracted from talking with friends than like to just draw in complete silence. In my opinion. Because chatting with y'all y'all is fine. Also, let's see, Quadra says, I will say, if I didn't already have Nilu, I would have went for Nahida C1. How about I get Nahida C1 at some point, or also a C1? I think you said before in the past that like C2 A is broken. I'd love to get that. Let's see. If I did already have Nilu, I would have went for Nahida C1. Okay, that is understandable. But I mean, you also like Nilu as well. So I don't know if you said before that you did get her, but I think it's worth like, I guess, budgeting so you can try to get both at least. Even if it's not like, even if they're still at C0. Yeah, it's okay. It's practice. And you just gotta keep building up that pity until you get to like you're ready for the character you want. And also Quadra says, I absolutely love the Radish child at C1, but Raiden C2 is way better. Yeah, I can imagine. Speaking of which, I still need to build up Raiden. Like, I think she might be at like level 80. She might be at like level 80 right now. Still need to get like the last things from the from God, his name was like the Electro Oceanid, basically. I need to get more of those, and then I can get her to ascended to level 90. And I still don't have the catch yet. I'm working on it. Like, I've been getting a lot of those. Well, at least during the last times I was able to play Genshin, I was able to get those purple angelfish from that one spot that you need to get the catch. It's the I'm able to like relatively sustainably get them. It's the other fish that you need to trade in that I'm struggling to get. Sometimes they don't spawn in, and even when they do, it's like an extremely small amount of them because there's usually other fish there that are spawning in instead. But yeah. I was like, Quadra says this is the mood booth. I'll hate them for me. The only bad thing about getting a character that you want is that now you have to go through the trouble of building them. That's the one bad thing about getting a character you like. Like after the serotonin of actually pulling them is over, then it's artifact collecting heck, it's ascension material collecting heck, it's getting good weapons for them heck, and then eventually, like even when it's all finally over, they're still not entirely perfect. Like you're probably going to still want to try and like get them a constellation next time they get a banner. And then yeah, so I have to still save up for that as well. Alright, but otherwise, I think we're... I think I want to add a few more... Oh. To say I want to add a few more hair strands to really make it look like Nayuda's hair, but also I want to say, hello there, Sliver the Killer. Hello. I know. Hello there, Sliver. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a good time here at the stream. And thank you for the follow just now. I appreciate the support. Also, Quadra says, if you needed to speed things up, would you like to go into my world to get more fishies? I don't really fish anymore after getting the catch. Maybe, we'll see. But between doing adventures and, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do one today, but like between doing adventures and catching up on adventures, as well as still trying to like maintain like all the college work I gotta do. Like the times I actually decide to log in to play Genshin are kind of weird. So I don't know if you're always going to be available, like, for me to go into your world. Like, it's going to be, like, 3:05 in the morning for me when I'm just like, no. Can I go fish for a bit? But, yeah. Again, I said it before in the past, but like a trading system would be so good in this game, like in Genshin. Like if you can trade any fish you don't need for something, that would make the jobs of like the lives of me and anyone else trying to get things like the catch a lot easier. And for like, if you're like trading for some like a certain type of like thing, it can also help out the other person in the long run. Like, if you do it in exchange for like a certain ascension material, something like that. Also, Quattro says, yeah, that's absolutely fair. I just know the pain of trying to get the catch to R5. Also, Xlever says, Eesh. Also, bro, you okay? Okay, I'm okay enough. Oh, I just realized I put it on the wrong layer. Let's see. Okay, if this is the right one. Yep, there you go. So, yeah, I'm doing okay, just a little bit sick. Not too bad, like, I'm doing a lot better than it was in the past, but the dino's still got a couple sniffles here and there, and also a couple of coughing fits, but otherwise I'm doing okay, and I am recovering compared to, like, where I was a few weeks ago, which is better than nothing. But yeah. Oh wait, hold on, I see some messages. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Roger says, I would trade you fish for materials. Yeah, that would be awesome. And also, Clever redeemed hydrate. Oh, thank you. I also think Quadra did too. Thanks, guys. I got my water bottle with me. that's better. Also, Xliver redeemed one dino fact. What's my dino fact I got? I try to think, like, out of my head, what's a dino fact that, Alright, okay, I think I got an interesting one. There's a actually, I guess, if anyone doesn't know that there's a dinosaur called Styracosaurus, which is eerily similar to Triceratops, but has a lot more horns on its frill and only one horn on its nose. And it doesn't possess either of the brow horns that Triceratops had. And the interesting thing about Styracosaurus is that one individual, I believe it was named Hannah, was discovered to have an asymmetrical frill. I think it was on the left side of her frill, and one extra horn. So we believe that now that Styracosaurus individuals could have had individual variation in like what their sets of horns might have looked like on their frills, which is really cool. That was also now caused a bit of issues in like the Ceratopsian family, because now there's a couple of Ceratopsians that we realize may not actually be new species, like new genuses, but might just be misidentified types of Styracosaurus. Yeah, there's my dino fact for you. Also, Quadras. Oh, yep, time to water the dino. Yep. Also, Xliver says yes. Drink water. Alright, I'll drink more water for it. I probably need it, actually. And thank you for the other hydrate redeemed Xliver. I shall drink water now. Yep, there you go. Water now, yes. And also, it sounds deadly. I mean, it probably would have been very deadly. It certainly would have been deadly, like, if you provoked it. Or even if you didn't provoke it. Like, there are some animals, like, some herbivores out there included, that can be aggressive, like, without being provoked. Especially if it's animals that have lived alongside lots of dangerous predators. Sometimes they kind of just prefer to go, like, they prefer to be the first ones to initiate a fight rather than let the predators do it. And sometimes that doesn't usually end so well for humans. I think the likes of like hippos, elephants, rhinos are good examples of that. Because, you know, the African wilderness is home to a lot of dangerous predators out there, so to compensate, herbivores are basically kill on sight. Like, in terms of anything that could be dangerous to them. But here's a picture I have of Hannah, the Styracosaurus individual that I mentioned before. And it turns out I remembered it correctly. Indeed, on the left side of her frill, she had an extra horn that isn't on the other side. So she was asymmetrical. And other Styracosaurus might have been similar. Okay. Also, cool, and also thank you for the hydrate. Time for some more water. Also, Xliver says gnats. Yep, very gnats. Alright, so I think we got basically everything down, like, in terms of line arts. Yeah, water is good for you. So, actually, I should ask, should I, like, add other stuff that Nahida has? Like, this thing here and like the leaf? Or should I just leave it at the hair? Actually, what? No. I'm going to at least add the leaf. I'll wait for what everyone else says about like the other thing that she has in her hair, but I feel like adding a leaf shouldn't be too much trouble. Plus, we gotta we gotta help to like really show that she's the Dendro Archon. She, like, I don't know the cost, but like, they just gotta really show that she is the Dendro Archon, and a better way to do that than to have a leaf in her hair. Alright, and now we gotta. Roger says, I think you should now. Alright. And Sliver says agree. Alright. So we're all in agreement of adding this thing. I'm gonna have to put this in a different layer then. Lauren knows I'm not going to be able to draw it this well. Let's see. I don't know if it's like really tracing or like to be looking at it and like trying to replicate it over on my side. I'm gonna try to like to have a good look at it and then try to do the rest. Like Quadra says, okay, that's referencing, not really tracing. Alright. Also see Sliver redeemed hydrate twice. Thank you. I shall drink more water. Thanks. I'm probably one of the only streamers out there that actually encourages people to like spam hydrate. Because more often than not, I feel like I actually need to hydrate. And if I don't, usually my voice ends up like all raspy and stuff. Now let's see. I don't think this really looks right. Also I see the I guess like the mischievous smile there, Sliver, in chat. And I had to really draw that well. I could draw like the other parts of her of that thing though, like around here. Have it poking out of her hair. Have it poking out here. And it looks like they're connected. I try to give them more, I guess, more of a leaf shape and see how that looks. Still doesn't look right. I think these two look a little better than before. Hmm. I think. Alright. I rate these next, then I think we should be good. Alright. I think this kind of works. I'll go with it for now. And we got it. This for the green part of it. There we go. There we go. I think it's looking okay so far. Let's see. Oh, actually, Don Creep said a redeemed roar. I love that, Don Creep. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by, and welcome to the odd stream. And let me just prepare a roar for you. There you go. There's your roar, Don. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, and again, it's good to see you here. And I hope that you're doing well today. And Slipper redeemed bread, so. What? I don't know if I accidentally said bread instead of bread, but I'm going with it. And also Quadra says, it looks like her, so close enough. Alright. I'll take it, I guess. Alright. I think I kinda did it. Alright, now for areas with the hat. Gotta get rid of those. I think actually everything around here should be fine. So for the most part, I think we're kinda good. Alright, so let's begin. Like the process of actually coloring it in. It took us a long time to get here, but we finally done it. We have kind of drawn a Nahida as a radish. Now we just need to actually get into color. And also, I'm not Graves to see. Sliver says, "Lol, that was funny." I'm glad that you liked it, Sliver. And also see that you redeemed bread again. So, I want to come up with a new voice for this one. Brian. There you go. There's your bread redeem, Sliver. I hope that you like it. Lol. I know. My voice range is really something else. Alright. There you go. Alright. Almost got it. There we go. And I don't think anything's spilled out of the line, so we're good. Alright. I think actually I'll do all this stuff over here first. Just to like get all the hard stuff out of the way. Alright. Place a little bit over here. Alright. Alright, there we go. I swear, like I said it before, like I don't know if it's like just seasonal allergies or I just got like something seriously bad that's been like added for weeks now, but whatever it is, it can't go away soon enough. I mean, it probably is just like seasonal allergies, because like this time of year isn't usually the best for me, but still, I feel like it's worse than like either it's worse than usual or I just don't really remember what like how bad my allergies can get. I don't know. Oh wait, Sliver says, "Bro, I can raid you." Oh, go for it. If you want to, of course. All right. Now. There we go. Now over here. Patch this in. Oh, there it is. Alright, hold on. Thank you for the raid, Sliver. Thank you. There we go. Normally I would do like a whole raid message thing, but I don't. I'm not sure if if you were actually streaming just now, while you were while you're watching me, or if you just it's /raid. But either way, thank you for the support, Sliver. I appreciate it. All right. First, I gotta take care of a runny nose. Now I'm ready to this. There we go. Nice. I actually really like how this looks now. Alright. But it's also I feel like I should add a couple of wrinkles here and there. Okay, yeah. Oh, oops. I put them on the wrong layer. Okay. Hold on. Some delicate surgery over here for my radish. There we go. Okay, okay. Now they're safe. Alright. Just blur them a bit. I think something like this should do. I think this works. It looks good. It looks close enough to a regular radish, I think. Alright, let's see. Quadro says radish Nahida is real. The radish Nahida is real. Also, yeah, if I react this here, let's say you would redeem for hydrate. I should drink some water right now. Thank you for that on the fight react. It's good to see you here. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you have a good time here at the stream. Right now, we are just trying to draw Nahida here from Genshin Impact as a radish. This is my, I guess, one small step of the way for me to draw humans better. And I hope that you like it. Anyways, let's Sliver the Killer redeemed hydrate. Actually, first I missed a couple messages. Radish lol. Yep. On a fire rack there with the smiley face, and then Sliver the Killer redeemed hydrate. Thank you for that. Water now. Okay, I should have the water. There we go. I have drank the water. I have drank of the waters today. Sliver, thank you. I'll probably need more later. Yep, I probably will. I still have my cough drops in my backpack from last not from last time, but just in general. But just carrying them around in case I need them, but I don't know if I should use one right now. Like in case it gets in the way of me talking. I think it was okay. Like it was okay last time during the the Digimon Cyber Sleuth stream, but still, I don't know. I don't wanna risk it. Austin Quadro says, by later, do you mean now? Well, I guess it is now, so. Well, what? There we go. And what? Also, Xlover says the last Opsen is sus. I don't know what that means. Sus. Really sus. How sus? On a scale of 1 to 10, how sus? It said oh wait, it says make dino sus, so 10 out of 10. Oh, are you talking about like the redeem? Oh yeah, the sus. I feel like I should maybe I should lower it down from 1 million to something else, like just to make it more, I guess, plausible for people to get it. Yeah. Would 100,000 be better, or like, I don't know. Like how many channel points do people get like on average for like every stream? I don't know if 100. I feel like 100,000 might be a bit too much even. Yeah, 10,000 probably, or like 100. I don't want it to be 100. Like just. I want it to be like, I guess, I want it to be like a big event, I guess, when someone uses sus, but like I don't want it to be like something that basically never ever happens or ever will happen. Yeah, I think 10,000. I agree with you guys. I think 10,000 is good, since I think the largest one I have is 5,000. That's a good. I think that's a decent step from that, and I feel like that way is actually more plausible for people to actually use it. Yeah, compared to like a whole 1 million points. I don't know if anyone can even get a million. Like, how many people really even have 1 million points? Like in any Twitch channel. I imagine like only maybe a few thousand out of the millions of people that use Twitch at best. But yeah, I gotta try and take it down a notch. Also, I need to check. I need to check my list in case, while I'm doing that, I need to check my list in case there's some redeems I still haven't, added to, I haven't added in yet that people want me to use. I still have, there's still some redeems that, people have asked for that I can't do yet because, they might require purchase, I think of an example, people who want Nuggy Rain and, be able to throw stuff at me. I need to turn it, I need to use, the Twitch interactive throwing system thing, I believe that's what it's called. But I think I need money to use it. That's kind of off the table for now. But yeah, I agree with you, quadrant. 1 million's a bit much. I gotta say, like now that I got the color in, it's starting to actually look a lot more and more like Nahida. Kind of. At least the color scheme reminds me of Nahida. There we go. And there's a few things that let out there. Yeah, exit. I need to erase some of those. Don't mess up some of the coloring later. There we go. Alright. Now we gotta go along the sides. Some of our hair strands are green, so we need to change the color of some of them. Oh, hold on. That's better. Alright. There we go. Alright, perfect. So now we just got to change up the color for some of our hair strands. The only ones I see are over here on the left. Well, on the right. I can't tell my left from right for some reason. So, let's see. Alright. Wait, let's see there. Okay, I did it on a separate layer. So I can just erase, right? Yep, I can erase without any issues. That way I can sharpen the hair strand a bit. It looks a little more, I guess it looks slightly more accurate. Well, at least what I imagine a hair strand, like a differently colored hair strand should probably look like. I think this is good. Alright, there we go. And we can erase this over here. I think this is, I think it's about right. I'm not sure. Also, see, Excalibur, Redeemed a new redeem. Ooh, nice. Alright, what's the new redeem that you got for me? You got a sliver. A funny redeem. Alright. Can you tell me what the funny redeem is? If you have one for me. Let's do some shading for the hair. Well, I mean, this is my best attempt at shading because I'm not good at it. So the most that I usually do is just do this and then lower the opacity quite a bit. I think I'll go with this for now. Let's see. Imagine if this was in Genshin Impact. the Nahida radish. They should, they should make this an alternate costume. Quadra, like we were talking about like all the alternate costumes that are in the game right now. This should be one of them. Nahida radish. It's perfect. Also, like Sliver says, where your character starts dancing. Well, for the funny redeem, it actually sounds kind of interesting. Like like I can move like just going to OBS and move Chibi Tai like this. Yeah, like when that one song from Cyber Sleuth plays Quadra. Yeah, just get the song for Cyber Sleuth that I always vibe to, and then you can get the dino to dance like this. Speaking of which, I need to get back to playing Cyber Sleuth at some point. Like, I know it was the last game I just played. Like, besides this, like, it was the last thing I streamed besides this. Like, still, I just like Cyber Sleuth too much. And also, Sliver says like a GIF, and yes, so he approves of the dance. All right, so I'll bear that in mind. Like, next time, there's going to be a new redeem, and it's going to be just the dino dancing. But like roughly 30 or like 15 to 30 seconds. It doesn't go on for too long. And how many excuse me, but how many points do you want it to be? Like how long should the dino dance go on for? I'm missing over here. Oh. I'm missing over here, so I gotta fix that. There we go. Yep. Alright, so Sliver says 300 probably. Alright, that sounds about right. So 300 for Dancing Dino. Alright. First I'll screenshot on my phone so I don't forget, hopefully. But yeah, hopefully as long as everything goes according to plan and no other stuff gets in my way, next stream I should have the redeem up. Here's to hoping that I don't end up forgetting. That has happened a bit in the past. The dino has pretty terrible memories. There we go. Ida's leaf is looking good. And we gotta give her a couple little spots here and there. It's a bit hard to see, but we go like a little bit lighter, just so that it stands out a little bit more from the coloring over here. Yeah, that's a lot better. Now for the stuff on first. Maybe like a slight bit of shading, I guess. You know, I'm not good at it again. Oh, the opacity a little bit. There we go. Alright, now for the coloring of this thing on her head. Slippery says this can be in a mod. Maybe. I mean, I can't mod anything I can't mod a game to save my life. I don't know where to begin with like coding or like making models, but maybe someone out there who's talented enough and has the time, maybe they can do it. We all shall pray for one day that hero will come, and they will add this into the game. Maybe. I don't even know like if it's possible to really like to mod Genshin. I just haven't really seen people do it before. Actually, no. I think I have seen something like modding this game. Like, I think I've at least seen people in some clips. They've switched around certain characters' models around. Like, so they can switch who's who in a certain cutscene. Like, I remember this is probably my favorite one. They replaced La Signora with Azar, and they replaced A with Nahida. Or Nilu with one of those two. That was probably my favorite example of, I'm pretty sure, Genshin mod. I don't know if it's really like the kind of mod that like you can like download for like Nexus and just play around with easily. But I'm pretty sure it is like it's like in a sense of like modding the game. As a Quadri says, you can mod Genshin, but you might get banned for it. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured would happen. That is kind of a shame, though, that there are some games out there that, like, where the dev teams are just, like, absolutely against mods, because mods can be fun. And in some cases, like, Zoo Tycoon 2, which is one of my favorite childhood games, it can help keep a game alive for a very, very, very long time. Because I'm pretty sure there's still people, even to this day, that are making mods for Zoo Tycoon 2. Even though the game now is about, like, 20 years old. And that probably wouldn't have been possible without mods. Like, if they didn't exist, then most people probably would have forgotten about Zoo Tycoon 2 by now. Except for people like me, who would only remember it, like, because we used to play it when we were younger. Like, mainly remember it for the, like, the nostalgia. Yes, Sliver says, ouch, yes. And I like, FNF. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, Friday Night Funkin' has, like, a lot of mods. I have to imagine at this point, like, the dev team behind Friday Night Funkin' has already been okay with it, or has learned to be okay with it. Otherwise, I feel like they would be, like, making serious enemies out of their own fan base. It wouldn't be the first time a game has ever done that I've seen. Yeah, Mario. I think it's mostly because they don't want people to make, like, cheap mods, which sucks, but yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, Minecraft has it. However, like, I guess, like, probably they don't allow mods in general, but, like, if there is a way that, like, they allow certain mods to be used, but, like, you can't use hacks like Kill Aura, like in PvP. But, like, you can use other mods, like, I don't know, like, just spitballing here, like, Jurassic Craft. There's a way to do that, like, you could, like, certain mods are allowed, but certain ones will be bannable. I feel like that, I can't word, but, like, I feel like they should try to do that. So, like, the fun mods can stay, but, like, the ones that are unfair to other people can go. Right. Let me just do, actually, I think these are, like, gold, so let's get them some lighter shading for this stuff here. And then lower the opacity a bit. They're not too shiny. But yeah, I think this might be it. I think this is Nahida drawn as a radish. I hope y'all like it. I think this is probably my best drawn Genshin character. Which isn't really saying a lot, because the only other competition I had, I think, is one really bad attempt at drawing a Cryolophosaurus with Kaya. Gee. Quadras, this is beautiful. Like, this radish. This is the real Radish Child. It's the Radish Child's true form. 10 out of 10. 100 out of 10, Sliver. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that y'all like it. It's a beautiful piece of art. I can't wait until Hoyoverse will come and like offer me a deal to be able to use this as an alternate skin for Nahida. I hope there's gotta be like one employee in here that is considering doing this. This is going to be the best alternate skin of any Genshin character so far. You can't get better than this. But yeah. Also, let me get to all the messages that I missed before. Let's see. I mean, Minecraft has it, and also Quadras says, yeah, they flat out reference mods in their Kickstarter trailer, so they definitely support mods. Now you can, and like Minecraft can join your game. Or can't join your game. I was like, Sliver says, can I post on Twitter? But if you want to, sure. I'm also gonna post this on Twitter for the offline announcements. I guess I only asked that you actually no, it's up to you. But I guess like if you are going to do it, at least credit me. That is all I asked. Yeah, alright. Have fun with that, Sliver. But yep, we are done and right on time because we are right at the right near the end of like right at the crisp at 9 o'clock, which is right where the time I have the study room reserved for it will be over. And then I kind of have to end stream. Not entirely because no one really streamed, like no one really comes into the study rooms at this hour. So like the odds of someone barging in after this is unlikely, but still. I don't really have much else to do, so yeah, we might as well go find someone to raid today, and then I guess sign off for today. But thank you to everyone who stopped by during the stream today. I hope you had a good time here, and that you enjoyed, I guess, my first stream back after kind of a week of like just being sick. Roger says the world needs to know Radish Nahida. Yes. Perfect. Oh, yep, Sliver says raid. I'm getting into that. Trying to see you like who I feel like raiding today, right? Let's see who we got. Ooh, a fellow T-Rex, Garl Burrell is playing Dark Souls Remastered. Ooh, and it's their first sponsored stream as well. Interesting. Alright, let's go support my fellow T-Rex, Garl Burrell. Yes, we're getting a raid today, Sliver. Also, Quadras says, I had a good time today. Hope you get better dino too. Thank you. I appreciate it, and hopefully I do get better. And have a good rest of your day. Thank you. And you have a good rest of your day too, Quadra. And thank you for stopping by. It was lovely chatting with you today. And I hope you and everyone else here had a great time here. Nice. Great command in chat. There you go. And I should go from watching one T-Rex draw a Genshin character as a radish to another T-Rex playing Dark Souls. It's quite the genre jump. But jeez. So before we head off, just one last goodbye. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. Hope that you all had a good time here, and hope to see you all in some of my other streams as well, where we play just a bunch of random games like Genshin, which I'll probably try to do not next time, like maybe next time, because we have, I think, Jurassic World Evolution 2 on Thursday. And we also do a bunch of other random stuff here, like watch movies or TV shows like JoJo, and also the occasional tier list, and maybe some other stuff later. I want to try and expand my streaming content a bit more. We'll see. But until then, have a good rest of your day. Take care, and bye-bye for now. I see you, Sliver says raid. Yep.